All right, what's up, guys? So I'm gonna go close my closet and my doors. I don't have a title for this video, but I'm gonna be talking about the Lev Beli. The Lev Beli. Um, I first found out about world building probably like 2 years ago, and so I've just been diving into it, learning about it, and that's when my idea of the Lev Beli came up. And I basically want to world build with that. So that's like the universe that I've created. I'm also going to be here as a resource to help other people build theirs. Also going to incorporate music and visual art because during that time I had more time to myself to really figure out like what I like doing. It's like the backbone of what the Lev Beli is. It's like just world building, creating awesome stories, creating good art, visual, music, all that. That brings me to the multi-potentialite aspect. So I'm gonna first start with talking about some of the doubts I had because I think it's just important for people to recognize that if you have like a lot of things that you're interested in that you want to do and that you want to make a career path for yourself, you have to realize that on that path there's going to be doubts. You're going to run into like insecurities, and so these are a couple of mine that I've ran into. I always wondered like, how do I put everything that I enjoy to do together to make it work? I found that by writing down everything I enjoy doing, it was easier to make sense of. So the doubt you could have is the time restraint. There are amazing books out there that will give you the right mindset when it comes to how you spend your time doing what, because traditionally the way we spend our time, it might not help you in this next phase with being a multi-potentialite. So let's say, for example, you play basketball, you play violin, and you're a programmer. How do you combine those things that you love to do and make it a career path or make it a life path for yourself? That things like that are going to be talked about on this channel as well. Realizing the strengths, realizing that your ability to combine different aspects of life and bring it together, that's your niche, that's your superpower, that's your one thing. This video is just to put out on the table all of the goals of this channel and how I want this channel to function and run and what you guys can expect. Like, realizing your potential. One of the biggest things that changed my life that I think would be very helpful for anybody out there. If you have a vision for your life, then you can make that vision come true. It's just figuring out what the process behind that looks like and falling in love with the process behind that. But the potential you have as a multi-potentialite is abundant. I identify as multi-potentialite. Maybe you just say, hey, I'm good at a lot of things. How do I combine that? It's all the same. And then the last point of this channel and just the goals with what I'm doing here is storytelling. So at the core of this channel, I want there to be good storytelling. Now, obviously, this video is like more just cut and dry, but I want there to be a lot of storytelling on this channel. And so that's what I'm going to use as my medium. I want to master the art of storytelling and also help other people master the art of storytelling. And I want to use my gifts every day. So going back for a moment to the multi-potentialite thing is, if this is your path that you choose for yourself, or if you're wanting to carve your own path and trailblaze your own path, you're going to have to use your gifts every day. I'm reading off of my notepad, but yeah, you're going to have to use your gifts every day. So basically, I'm going to wrap this up because I do want this all to tie into world building. I'm kind of world building, of course, the Lev Believe, but also I'm building this channel. And that's kind of like a world in itself. So the questions you're going to want to ask yourself to make sense out of the chaos is you're going to want to ask yourself, what are the goals? Okay. With the Lev Believe, I knew that the goal for me was to create a certain brand and a certain genre of visual art, of even sculptures and comics and TV shows and movies and things of that nature. So I said, what do I see out there in the world that is like that? And knowing what your goals are. I don't know if that sounded right coming out, but just knowing what your goals are going to really help you shape your world. What do you want your world to look like? What do you want it to sound like? Just getting that basic outline of how you want it to be. And then for world building, let me also say this, right? This is like the deep part of the video. World building is such a broad topic. I couldn't just make one video and you'll understand what world building is. And that's kind of like why I'm bringing my channel in this way, is having a dialogue and having a discussion around what we're doing. So what is the vision for your world building, right? What do you want to accomplish is more of like a goal, but what do you want to see? What do you actually see when you're engaging in world building? We're living in like amazing times that you can connect with people around the world, combine all of your talents, all of your gifts, and create something amazing. So the Lev Believe, that's like my vision for the Lev Believe, is that creative people and technical people can come together and create amazing things that are gonna impact the world in a positive way. It's a broad vision, but you don't have to be super specific starting off, as long as you have a general idea of how you want it to be. So guys, I feel a lot more comfortable on the mic now. So I've just been really reflecting on how I wanted to build this channel, and I'm starting to find my flow. I think I know how I'm gonna want to edit things and put it together for you guys, because I want it to be cool and I want it to be interesting, but I also want you guys to take something from every video. I don't know what I'm gonna call this video, making sense of the chaos, something like that, but this channel is going to grow to be such a resource for people, and a place where I think people will be able to get real dialogue around what they're doing and not just doing it. And that'll make sense the more videos drop and the more I get on here and share with you guys what's going on. So I'm gonna make another video after this, so y'all might see me in the same shirt for a few videos, but we'll see. Thank you guys so much. Everything that we're doing here and that will happen is gonna be really cool. And so I decided, like, I need to start making this channel and releasing videos now, so that my process can be seen, so that other people can share their process, and we can all work on this together. It'll be a great thing. So appreciate y'all. Keep turning your dreams to reality. Keep living the dream, and